everyone, my name is Ukti Vora and welcome to Nerdy Optometrist. I'm excited to share the next episode of my series, Across the Borders.
Today, I have a special guest, and before introducing him, I would like to say Walt Disney once said, all your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Yes, my guest today completely justifies this. My guest for today is Chirag Gajjar. He's an Indian optometrist. He's done his Masters of Optometry from Nagar School of Optometry, India. In 2012, he started his own optometry practice and an optical setup. But his dreams were pulling him somewhere away. And that's where he decided to pursue a whole different artistic approach to his knowledge. Yes, he is an eyewear artist and a designer. In 2017, he decided to move to Italy to pursue a course in eyewear designing. I would like to welcome Chirag for this podcast, and I'm really thankful that he gave his time for this podcast. Thank you so much, Chirag, and welcome to the podcast.
Hello, everyone, and hi, Ukti. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and introducing me.
Thank you so much, Chirag. Can you please share the brief summary of the entire journey you had from India to Italy and how did it all begin? A little more about that.
Yeah, okay. I have completed my Bachelor of Optometry and Master of Optometry in 2012. I was searching for designing course since 5-6 years, specifically eyewear design course because I have done optometry. Then I have started my own optical outlet. So I was always interested in dispensing.
Mm-hmm.
During dispensing, I was always seeing the few brands. They have the good quality, good design, and as well as customer are also selecting those frames.
Mm-hmm.
We can say very very fast or in minimum time as compared to other non-branded frames. Not all non-branded frames are bad design, we can say, but good design frame is always selected more quickly.
Correct.
So I was thinking that I want to do eyewear design to produce or to make good design frames because it was God gift to me that I'm always wanting to do something which is related to art. So for that I have done even a diploma jewelry design course to achieve my this goal. I was searching this course since 5-6 years, but it was not available at any places. I asked so many people, then I found finally on Facebook, social media, there is one page, 2020 magazine. It is a very famous magazine in Europe. So I found this course.
Mm-hmm.
Then I tried to contact publisher of 2020 Europe magazine. Her name is Matilde Sometti. So she helped
Mm-hmm.
me a lot to found this course. So I'm always thankful to her.
Oh, interesting.
Institute name is Certottica Area Formazione,
Mm-hmm. Wow, I think,
or we can say Certottica.
can you give an English version of it? Does it have an English name?
Yeah, we can say Certottica Area Formazione
Okay.
con with Z like pizza. So they call it Formazione con with T.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
with T.
For all my listeners, don't worry. I know we do not understand the Italian language, but whoever is interested for this course, I will make sure that we have this name right in the summary.
I can spell it also Certottica. Certottica. So this is the name of the institute. Yeah.
Hmm. Okay. So actually, right now I'm having another question in mind. Then why did optometry happen? Because I've seen that you have a lot of artistic touch to things that you had posted previously on social media, where you would randomly design few glasses. So you already had the interest and special inclination towards designing. How did optometry happen to you?
Okay, it is it is little difficult to answer for me because optometry. I found this course accidentally. I was never wanted to become an optometrist. So, but end of the result, I'm very happy and I'm satisfied with this course. My father, I was in Bachelor of Science
Mm-hmm.
(BSc) in St. Xavier School, so I have completed first year.
Mm-hmm.
Before second year, my father found one of the course like optometry. My family was never aware about this, but okay, at Nagar School of Optometry, it is Ahmedabad. So I took an admission in optometry, but before that, I was never knowing anything about optometry.
Oh, nice. Good to know that. So it's an interesting twist where you started something and you did pursue your optometry, not just bachelor's, but also a master's in it. And then your dream of doing something artistic, you still were holding on to that. And you moved to a different segment altogether after having already a successful optometry practice to be an eyewear designer. I think it is truly inspirational. Can you share more details about the role of optometry in this journey? How did optometry help you? Because I'm sure there would be something that you could have taken from the things you studied in optometry and implemented it in art. I want to understand the mixture between science and art.
Okay, so optometry helped me in two ways. First, in language, because this course is only in Italian
Mm-hmm.
language. Italian language is more with Latin words plus English.
Okay.
And optometry helped me for designing also. So first, I learned so many Latin words like destra, sinistra. It means right and left. ODOS. We write ODOS.
Right.
Okay. So when I entered in the class, first 3 months we can say, I understood only Latin words like right temple of the spectacle, left temple of the spectacle. So I understood, okay, destra, sinistra.
Only you were only able to pick those few words which you had studied in your optometry course and just understand what they were trying to tell you.
Yeah, first 3 months it was very difficult for me because I was, before entering in the classroom, I was knowing only good morning, good evening, how are you, like few basic Italian language. I studied only 1 month Italian language in India, so I was only able to understand those words which I listened in optometry, during optometry. But there are so many Latin words are similar in Italian language.
Mm.
Then second part is for the design. Okay, in design, optometry helped me to understand measurements of the eyewear. Then myopia, hyperopia is also important because of the lens thickness and everything. So it was also helping me a lot. Other students in my class were not from the optometry background. They were from the designing background, graphic designer, or few of them are architects. But I was from the optometry background, so it was little bit easy for me to understand A size of the frame, B size of the frame, DBL, temple length. So it helped me a lot to understood designing part.
Mm-hmm.
I was not as good as them in language, but I was little bit good in this dispensing compared to them. So it was a big advantage for
Oh,
me.
interesting. So I think this is something that probably many of us just take for granted because we don't understand the designing. But I think you have a very good blend of science as well as designing. Now, can you tell me a little bit more about the details of the course, the admission process, level of difficulty, duration of the course, something which will be helpful for people who are listening to the podcast? Just like you, they do not have to wait for a research of 4 or 5 years. So if you can help them understand this process.
Okay, for the admission process, it is a 2 year course. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
2 years course, and in both the years there is an internship, so you can get a good opportunity as a in a good companies or factories also. So it is a 2 years course, and for admission, to get an admission, you have to clear their entrance exam. It is not so difficult. Basic entrance exam, a little bit about Italy, the Italian language, and a basic question about computer softwares, designing software, and we can say to get a visa, it is a little bit difficult, I think, because my application was rejected on first attempt, so it is a little bit difficult.
Is there any tips that you want to share? Is there something that people need to keep in mind when applying for the visas?
Your degree and everything, if it is translated in Italian, so it will be better to get visa easily, because I have done this in a very short time. So I have not done translation of my certificates in Italian language. So better that you have translated certificates and everything. And institute is also helping you for getting visa. They can send mail directly to the general consulate of Italy, Mumbai. So
Oh.
yeah, now I think it is not a problem.
Oh, it is good to know. So the institute itself will support once you get the admission for the course, they do support and give you like documents required to get the visa and get your application process
Yes,
easier. Oh, interesting. Anything else that you want to share in terms of
yes.
level of difficulty or anything else you would like to share?
I recommend that if you have any experience apart from optometry, any experience in designing field, and if you have a good portfolio, it is little bit easy to get an admission, because it is not necessary that which type of designing or which type of art you are doing, but portfolio is helping a lot.
Okay. And can you tell me more about once you have completed this course, what are the opportunities that you're looking for?
Okay, for opportunity, there are, as an eyewear designer, after completing this course, there are 4 5 different positions available in the companies. First is as an eyewear designer, but in eyewear designer there are two parts. One is aesthetically or style or fashion. You have to
Mm-hmm.
design eyewear more focused with fashion. So just design, not more technically, not with measurement. It is
Mm-hmm.
I'm always interested in this part because
Mm-hmm.
it follows the trend of the market. Any sunglasses is coming in the market, so it was started designing before 6 months. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
it is the 6 month process.
Okay.
Designer have designed the glass, then it goes to the which company is going to produce, so they select, then they make one prototype or one model
Mm-hmm.
which is produced manually, not perfect piece like design, so you can
Right.
get the idea how it will look on a face. Then there is a second part, selection of the color. So there is one special position of the color specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of color plates are there. Mainly cellulose acetate is used right in the frames. So there are few companies, they provide you different shades of the plastic or cellulose acetate or metal, which material you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
And color specialist is, their job is just to select 10 shades of white, but you have to choose a perfect white which goes with the, for example, purple or some color. So their job is to select a perfect shade of white or gray or whatever you. So there is a good position of the color specialist.
Mm-hmm.
Then second is as an eyewear designer, more technically you have to give the measurements of the frame or sunglasses,
Mm-hmm.
because in the frame there are 50 60 different measurements in millimeters, so it is very small object, so you have to do more technical part, and there are thousand of different hinges, so you have to choose a one perfect hinge which goes with that frame thickness. And so this is the second part as an eyewear designer. Next is 3D. Future of the eyewear, we can say it is 3D printing, because now there are good materials available, so you can make a frame as personalized frame as per our facial measurements. Eyewear designer create a perfect 3D in software, then by one click you can produce a perfect 3D frame which you can use in routine, and it is a very durable frame. So this is also an opportunity. So these four are important positions as an eyewear designer: color specialist, eyewear designer, technically, and also as a part of fashion, and then 3D. Last, I can say also as a product manager in good companies, so they have to control only the quality of the product, then design, shape, size, everything.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
there are opportunities in companies.
All right. Chirag, you did mention earlier about getting internship during the course. So do you get to experience all these different roles in the internship and how easy or difficult it is to get an internship?
Okay, I can say there is one good thing about this institute. Before internship, they ask you in which field you are more interested among these 4 5 positions. They ask you which field you would like to join in internship. So some of us get internship in big companies like Marcolin, Sapilo, Derigo. So you can get an opportunity exactly what you want to do in future. So you can get an internship in big companies. Yeah, after completing internship, the company also say that if you want to continue as a employee, so you can get a job also easily.
Okay. All right. Last question. How are the monetary returns? Are there too many roles or is there too much of competition? Can you tell me more about that?
Okay, first of all, I say that investment you have to do is the fees of this institute is not that much. It is only 1,000 euro for 2 years. So it is not expensive, but to live in Italy, it is little bit expensive, 600 700 euro per month. But in return, you can get a job approximately 1,500 euro starting salary. So it is a good amount.
Oh, so the returns are really, really good. So all your investment can be covered like immediately. Anything else you want to share or encourage our listeners to go for this course? Even though you had a limitation of language, you kind of did excel in this program. Is there some final words that you want to share with all our listeners?
I can suggest that in India today, our eyewear industry is okay at good position, but we don't have so many eyewear designer. We can say hardly 2 or 3 companies are doing work with an eyewear designer. So future of eyewear designer is good, and if someone is really interested in designing with particular products, so they should do eyewear design because eyewear is nowadays important fashion accessory
Mm-hmm.
and as well as a medical device.
Right.
So you can use your creativity in so many ways.
All right. Thank you so much for all your input. And I'm sure this was really helpful for all our artistic optometry listeners who probably would be struggling and had probably gone through the same research and given up on their dreams. If this podcast can help at least few of my listeners, I'll be more than happy. Thank you, Chirag, once again for all your time and inputs. I think all your information was really, really great. Have a great day ahead.
Thank you, Priti.